Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Bosch MHA133BROB double oven, bit of a mouthful. And really in this video what I want to do is to show you some of the features and benefits that it offers, and really why it's one of the best selling ovens in the UK at the moment. So let's have a look. So the first thing to note is that this is actually a built-in oven. It's not a built under, so it's not designed to go under a worktop. This one is 88.8 centimeters high. So within the main oven you've actually got a 71 litre capacity, and you've actually got 5 shelf positions, so it's really flexible to put these shelves on. I'll just show you these. So within the main oven you get 2 of these, and they just sit nicely on the shelf. And you do actually get a new pan as well. This can be used for things like as a roasting tin, or some people use it so if you are grilling things either directly on the shelf, then you can position this underneath to catch any fat or any residue that drips off. And the top oven has a 34 litre capacity, and this has 3 shelf positions, and in here you do get 1 shelf that's included, and clearly you can mix and match these, so this will fit in the bottom oven as well. So what I'll do is I'll show you the control panel on this, and it is really easily laid out and it's very simple to use. First thing in the middle you'll have a red LED display, and that can display the clock, so you've just got the time on it if you're not using the oven. You've also got a child lock facility, so if you want to enable that, if you just press and hold that button for 4 seconds, then that stops any little fingers coming along and turning the oven off or adjusting the temperature, which can be very useful. There's nothing worse than cooking a Sunday roast and you find it's turned all the way down. On the left hand side, this is for the bottom oven or the main oven, and the first option on here is just for the light. And the main reason, because some people were thinking, why would you just want the light on and no heat? But when you come to cleaning the oven, then that can be very useful just to get some illumination into the oven. So that's quite a useful function. The next option on this main oven, you have something called 3D hot air, and the main advantage of that is this is used as basically distributing hot air around the oven when you're cooking on, say, 3 levels at the same time. So the main advantage of that is if you are doing something like a Sunday roast, then it does provide even heat around the oven. And the next option is called gentle hot air. So rather than 3D hot air, you've got gentle hot air as the next option. And this would mainly be used if you were only cooking something on 1 shelf in the main oven. So rather than having several items, so if you're cooking, for example, a pie just on a single shelf, then you'd select that. And that's a good one because that can save a little bit of energy, and also it doesn't actually use a preheating function as the 3D hot air does. The next dial is the temperature control for the main oven, and on this oven it can go from 50 degrees centigrade up to 275, so it can go very hot. Just above here you'll have a little indicator to show you when it's heating up, so that will illuminate, and then it'll go out when it's up to temperature. So as we move to the right hand side of the control panel, this one is for the top oven as it's displayed there. The first option on the right hand side is just cooking in the oven, and this is normally the preferred method. So if you only had, say, 1 shelf to cook on, again if you were doing a pie, then something like this would be ideal in the top oven because it can save energy rather than cooking in the main oven. The next option is the grill. You've actually got 2 grill settings on here. So you've got the smaller grill and the full width grill. And again, this really depends on how much you were cooking in there. So if you had a full width shelf, then you would use the left hand option. Or if you only had, say, a couple of rashers of bacon, then you would just use that option. I must admit, a couple of rashers of bacon would never happen in our household because we would always be using that option because it's always a grill pan full of bacon. But anyway, so to control the grill, you just use this control on the right hand side. And you've actually got the 3 settings here: low, medium and high. And just while I'm there, this is also the temperature control for the oven as well. So if you enable the oven, then just rotate the dial, so depending on the temperature, then again that's nice and easy to use. The last option around here is again the light. So same as the main oven, this is just providing illumination for the oven, so when it comes to cleaning, then it just makes life a lot easier. And again, you've got an indicator at the top here to show you when it is getting up to temperature. Another option this oven's got is that it is programmable as well. So you can actually get it to turn off at a certain time, so you're not overcooking the food, which is brilliant. And also you have got a timer built in, so it's things like a minute minder, and that's something that is just set within the main menu at the top here. And you don't actually have to have the oven on at the time to use the minute minder. Clearly need to have power on, but you don't need to be using the ovens to use the minute minder. So clearly everyone's favourite job is cleaning their oven, or not. Personally, I don't like doing it, but what I do look for in an appliance is something to try and make my life easier. And I'll show you some things in here which do make life a lot easier when it comes to cleaning the oven. The first one is actually the door itself. So what you can do is you can actually remove this glass. So rather than having to clean the glass actually in the oven, you can remove this. And to do it, it's very easy. What you've got are 2 lugs on here, and all you do is you push those in. This plastic's removed. Just pop that to one side, and then the glass comes out. So clearly you do need to be careful, because the weight of this glass does hold the door down, so that will shoot back up. But what this enables you to do is that just enables you to give it a good soak and clean separately from the oven. And when it comes to putting it back in, all you need to do is just relocate it at the bottom there. To relocate it, you've got 2 lugs at the bottom there, it might be difficult to see. Relocate it, and then just pop that plastic part back on. That just locates both sides, and then you're ready to go. And I must say that is one thing that Bosch have done for several years, and it is normally a winner with our customers. So the next thing that Bosch have done to help the laborious or wonderful task of cleaning the oven easier, first of all we've got Eco Clean liners at the back, and this can really help with cleaning the oven. Basically it means that fat or anything like that doesn't stick to it at the back. The next one, on both sides, you've actually got the shelf supports as they're called. And what you want to do, rather than having to get the cloth around these, because that can be quite difficult, as in quite a few other brands, then what Bosch have done is they've actually enabled us to take these out. And to do that, all you do is you lift this up and then pull this out. So it can be a little bit stiff, especially the first time that you do it, and then that just pulls out. So a fantastic design. First of all, you can pop that into the dishwasher if you want to, stick it on a higher temperature, and then while that's doing it, then as you can see here, it provides a nice flat surface to clean. And to relocate that, you just locate the back one first, and then push that a little bit, and then push it down, and then it's back in position. And I must admit, again, they have done this design for several years, but it's something I do show our customers, and it's something that always goes down really well. The next thing, it is quite a minor thing, but the oven seal is very, very easy to replace. So these things can deteriorate over the years, but when it comes to replacing it, you don't need to get an engineer out. It's something that's very, very easy to replace yourself. All you need to do is just unclip it. So I won't show you that all again, but I'll just show you inside that the shelf supports are exactly the same, so they're very easy to take out and clean. And also the door seal is very easy to take out and clean or replace if you need to. Something else that people ask us when buying an oven is how easy is it to change the light bulb? Well, on this one, because you've got a light in the main oven, then it's very easy. All you do is it's located just towards the left hand side here. you've got a cover that just unscrews. That's a glass cover, and all you do is, it is a bulb like that. So hopefully you can see that. They're very easy to replace, easy to get hold of as well. So when you need to replace it, all you do is you just push it, locate it in there, push it in there. Just be careful because you don't want to damage the pins on the bulb. And then once you've got that replaced, then just get the cover, screw that back on, make sure it's located properly, and then you're ready to go. So just to show you the energy labels on these, because it's a double oven, then you do get 2 energy labels. And then this one, it's an A rating for the main oven, and it's proving at the bottom here it's got a 71 litre capacity. And for the top oven, it's a B energy rating, and then a 34 litre capacity. So really for the price point that Bosch are aiming this at, then these ratings are actually pretty good. If you are thinking of buying one of these ovens, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Bosch MHA133BROB double oven. Still a bit of a mouthful. Please give us a thumbs up on a YouTube video, click subscribe and leave any comments below. I'd always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video, what you thought about it. And also, if you got one of these ovens, then let me know what you think about it. Thanks for watching.